My dad used to coach back then and he used to play, and my uncle used to play and I always used to go watch him, so it was just a matter of time before I started playing, and I always used to carry a ball under my arm and kick it at the park and in the house, and used to get told off by my parents, so it started back probably when I was 5, 6.
I had a good bunch of kids, but Ivan was the difference, yeah. Soccer-wise, they're all probably thereabouts, but Ivan's dedication, hard work, that's what pushed him.
Most of his coaches used to say, oh, he'll make it, he'll make it. So we just believed that he would, and I think he just lived with that belief.
He was never selected in those development squads, and somehow people didn't manage to see him at first glance as something special.
I used to get up like 5:15, go to work, get there about 6:30, depending on where I would work, and start at 7, and then I'd finish at 5, and then go straight to training from there. So it wasn't much fun. I'd get home about 10 p.m, 11 p.m, and the same the next day.
And then he got his break when Frank took over then through Parker, who got injured at Brisbane, and he never looked back from there.
There's a chance, Franjic! What a goal!
You work so hard to get there, and obviously when you get there and start establishing yourself a bit, the next step is to play for your country, because that's something you always dream of. So that's what I was working hard for and trying to achieve, and lucky enough I got my opportunity in the end.
Pride. Utmost pride.
Do you know, words can't explain the emotion a parent feels when you see your child walking out in an Australia top to represent their country. I mean, that's something that I think any parent would dream of seeing their child do.
When you see him put that Australia top on, and you thought maybe it had something to do with it, maybe not, but I'm saying I did have a lot to do with it. So
that was the biggest thing in my career, and singing the anthem for the first time was something I dreamed of as a 9-year-old, but to actually be doing it in reality is something words can't describe.
I think this Asian Cup is going to be a big one for Ivan, and I'm hoping that he's going to be peaking for it. If my sister's got anything to do with it, there'll probably be 100 Franjics and probably 5,000 Croatians supporting him as well. So she'll get them all tickets if required.
I think if we had 500 tickets, we wouldn't have a problem giving them away or selling them or anything.
It's definitely something I would have never thought back then, but while I've been on this ride, I've been working hard and just trying to better myself and go a long way forward.